Comparison impacts us in a lot of different ways. First, it impacts our view of self. Comparison impacts how we view ourselves because then we are never satisfied with who we are or where we are in life. We're constantly just wishing we were someone or somewhere else other than where we are. We're never good enough. We're never farther along enough. We're always perpetually disappointed with where we are and who we are. And the crazy thing is, oftentimes you find yourself getting to the place that you wanted to be only to wish that you could go back. I don't know if you've ever thought about that before, but maybe it was like high school, right? You wish constantly that you could be a grown-up. And then you get to be a grown-up and you have to pay your bills, and you're like, man, it was kind of nice to be in high school and not to have to worry about that. I thought I was busy. Didn't really know what that was like. Impacts our view of self, but not only that, it impacts our view of others. Because rather than other people being made in the image of God and on the same journey of life that we are, they become competitors to us. They become people that we just want what they have. We wish we were them. We wish we could have what they are. Maybe it's not even that we're idolizing them. Sometimes we degrade them. If you're like me, and I'm going to be honest, right, sometimes we see what someone else has and we come up with excuses on why they have it and we don't, even though we're obviously better than they are. Maybe y'all do the same thing. It impacts the way that we view others. Rather than seeing them as people made in the image of God and deserving of love and respect and people who are made to showcase something about God into the world, we envy them or we berate them. Not only does it impact our view of others, it impacts our view of the world. The world doesn't become something that demonstrates the glory of God, which is not my glory, it's God's glory. It becomes something that is meant for me. For my satisfaction, all the resources, all the talents, all the skills, all the money, all the things. Best case scenario, they all belong to me. It impacts our view of the world that everything revolves not around God, but starts to revolve around me. When instead, if I'm celebrating how God is using other people, man, it doesn't matter if you've got the gift or if I've got the gift or God's using you here and me there, praise God. One day I'm going to die and my God will be remembered. That's what matters. Not only does it impact our view of the world, it impacts our view of God. Because God doesn't become holy, other, righteous, one that we look to as the source of life. Instead, we just look to him as a genie in the bottle. We look to him to give us the things that we want: more money, more time, more resources, a relationship, more power, more influence, more followers on Instagram. Whatever your thing is, we look to him to give us something. God centers around me, which means that I'm not worshiping him as my God, I'm worshiping me as my God. Comparison, as Teddy Roosevelt famously said, is the thief of joy.